Hey everybody, welcome to week 2 of our introduction to composition class. This week you're just going to have a few things to do, but thank you for everyone who got everything done last week. Remember, I'm going to send this video out on Mondays and type a little bit of this up in an email and send that out to you. And then by Friday at midnight, that is our deadline. Everything I talk about in this is going to be due then. So just be working on it. If you have questions, if you have thoughts, call me. But with that said, here we go. This week, Tuesday students, you do not have to come on Tuesday since everyone showed up last week. If you are in group 3, you do not have to come, so don't be there. Group 4, I do expect to see you on Thursday because, you didn't come last Thursday, and that's exactly as it was intended. And hopefully this will get us in the groove. So this week we'll have group 3 and 4, but group 3, y'all came last week. Next week we'll be back to a group 1 and 2, and then we'll be on that cycle for the rest of the school year. Again, if you have questions, let me know. If you have a remote option, this week we're starting our video conferences, okay? So I have talked to most of you. If I don't hear from you this week, remote option, to do that video interview, I have to start counting you absent, and I don't want to do that. So send me an email with the preferred time. Besides that, if you didn't, for some reason, there are 3 or 4 of you who didn't get me a banned book and didn't get me an intro quiz, even after this weekend. Saturday morning, put grades in, 100 if you did it, 0 if you didn't. That's how that's going to work every week. If you get it into me Saturday or Sunday, I can update that grade. Monday's pushing it. So if you still haven't done that, I'll give you today and tomorrow, end of day Tuesday, to get it done for this first week. But after that, you have the weekend to get stuff in for a late grade. And after the weekend, it has to be cut off because it's really not fair to your peers if you're extending deadlines like that. So if you get it to me by Friday, and it's especially for these completion grades, it's just 100. I look at it and make sure you're following along, but it's 100 if you get it done. If you don't, I take off points and will seriously penalize you after Sunday night. So let's make sure we're getting stuff in. But the banned book, if you haven't selected it, email it to me. And then the intro quiz, also make sure you get that done. I think almost everyone had that done. But this week, what are you going to be covering? This week we have 2 sets of readings. They should be available in our Blackboard page, the PDFs of those readings, if for whatever reason you don't have a book. If you have a book, the page numbers are on our syllabus. Do those readings, read through them carefully. I would even suggest printing them out if you have access to a printer. But after that, the quiz, right? We have a quiz also due Friday. It's open book, open notes, no time limit. Look over those readings, have them open in another window while you're taking the quiz. And that will help you get through it. But I expect good answers on that quiz. That's why we're doing it open book. Again, you don't. If you're group 1 or 2, you didn't have to come to class this week. Set that hour and a half aside on Tuesday and Thursday to do the quiz, to do the readings, and that's how we're going to run that. There's also going to be our first journal due, also by Friday. I posted 1 reading from the Americans Like Me book. It's on our Blackboard. If you don't have the book yet, check it there. Otherwise, get the book quickly because I'm not going to do another one. So we have 1 journal due this week, and then 2 weeks later we'll have another one, and that one you're going to have the book for. And email me if you have any trouble getting it. I'll help you figure that out. Besides that, the only other thing to be working on this week is you might start looking at Essay 1, trying to get that done. One thing to note is if we have readings a week and you do have an in-person class, so Group 4, that's you guys, try and have those readings done by the time you come to class. I'm going to be going over the same stuff I did last week to introduce you to the course because I haven't met you guys yet. But toward the end, if we have extra time, which I think we'll have about 10-15 minutes, I'll go over those readings. So try and have those done by the time you come to class. Also, for the reading quiz, the reading from last week that no one did, all good, is Shitty First Drafts by Anne Lamott. So make sure to go back and read that as well before you do your reading quiz. I think that is it. Again, if you have any questions, shoot me an email at jeh@shsu.edu. I'll be available there. And if you have any worries, concerns after our first week, we want to get those ironed out so you feel confident and smooth the rest of the semester. So just get in touch with me and we'll get it set there. And with that, I will leave you to your week. Have a good week, guys.